Hello, 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 Facebook world. Brianna here. This is Wild Woman Rhapsody, and this is video number 50. I can hardly even believe it. It's amazing. It's taken about a year and 10 months, almost 2 full years, to come to this 50th video anniversary. And I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for the momentum that it's created in my life. I'm really grateful for you all being here. Hi, Dr. Doug. It's good to see you. And today's topic I'm really excited to dive into because it's something that I've come up against a lot creating these Wild Woman Rhapsodies. It's been a challenge to come on and just bare myself. Hi, Lauren. It's good to see you. And if any of you have tried Facebook Live videos before, or any sort of video blogging, or even just writing and getting yourself out there, hi, Bradley. It's good to see you. You know that it can be a challenge. It can be a challenge to be vulnerable. It can be a challenge to really show yourself. It can be a challenge to open up vulnerably online and to really share what's going on in your heart. And it's so important that those of us who are waking up and those of us who have deep insights, those of us who've helped alleviate our own suffering, those of us who've gone through transformational cycles, it's so vital that at this time you speak up. So this video is for you. This video is my encouragement to you that we need you to roar. We don't want you to go quiet. The best leader is going to be someone who raises other leaders. And that's the kind of leader that I want to be. I want to inspire you. I want you to share what is true in your heart. I want you to share the magic. Chloe says, yes, I jumped on a live today for the first time in maybe a year. Amazing. And it can be lives, it can be posts, it can be anything. It can be walking in your grocery store, right? Like if social media is not your thing and you want to walk in your grocery store and share your message, share your truth from your heart by your ways of being, that's amazing, right? But the thing that I noticed, the number one thing that I noticed with people in the transformational field, and I work with this a lot with women and men and others, but especially women, is that they're afraid of if they let out their roar, who's going to come back at them? What's the whiplash going to be? Who's going to try to burn me at the stake? Who's going to try to burn me? Who's going to try to tear me down? And I have to say, I get it. I totally get that fear. I had that fear too. And I've had that fear play out with these Wild Woman Rhapsodies and in other areas of my life where I'm putting myself out there vulnerably. People attack me personally. We're going to dive a little bit more into that. Please share this video if it moves you. If it's a conversation and you know someone is just wanting to share something in their life, in their heart, they've had a near-death experience, they've had a spiritual awakening, they love to work with crystals, they have discovered something powerful about themselves for the world, and they're not fully in their sharing, they're afraid to share, please share this video with them and let them know that there are other people who have been in this process of opening our hearts and opening our mouths again, right? Because whatever background you have, whatever race you have, whatever gender you have, whatever sexual orientation you have been persecuted and prosecuted because of it. We've all been the victims. We've all been the perpetrators. Right? And so the transformational world, the world of coaching, the world of self-knowing, the world of taking off your layers isn't about finding the rescuer out there. It's about coming to terms with the part of me, I'll just speak for myself, that has tried to rescue others and has been avoiding the part of me that has been victimized or has been a perpetrator in my life. Right? So confronting your own message is actually the first step, is confronting the victim and the perpetrator within myself, right? When I was doing these videos, when I started these videos, I had to come into deep contact with the fact that I was doing these videos for me, for my own self-expression, that it wasn't about me sharing with you and saving your life. Right, Lee? Or Andres. Hi, Andres. It's good to see you. It wasn't about me coming on here and giving you the answer. That's not what your message is about. It's not about giving other people the answer. It's about reconciling the victim and the perpetrator within yourself and being vulnerable and exposed in that process and being a leader by being vulnerable and exposed in that process. Because the age of the guru is over. You think Deepak Chopra has the answers? He doesn't. You think Eckhart Tolle has the answers? He doesn't. You think Oprah has the answers? She's the first one to tell you she don't know shit, right? So these people that we're putting on the pedestals of anyone who's done lots of transformational work or who has the answers, your medicine man doesn't have the answers, right? The only person who has the answers for you are you in your life, and you being able to share your message is you building a relationship with the teacher within yourself. It's you building the relationship with the guru that lives inside of you. It's you building the relationship with the only master that you ever need. And that's you with you. Now, can other people guide? Absolutely. Can other people activate? Totally. Can other people support you on that place? Can other people teach you things so that you can get to the master of your own heart? I am 100% in alignment with that. I've had amazing mentors and amazing teachers who supported me in this continual, ever unfolding, never ending process of me getting to know me. But no one's going to give you that answer. That coach isn't going to fix it for you. That program isn't going to make you into someone that you already aren't. That plant medicine ceremony isn't going to clear up everything in your past. This is ultimately about a relationship with yourself, and it starts by you being honest with how far you've come already, by you being honest with the transformation that you've already been through. And that's why I want to encourage you to share your message, right? Your mess is your message. If you ever have, what am I here to share? It's your mess. The stickiest, the slimiest, the shadowiest stuff that we don't want to see is our message. That's where we get to really come in alignment. Please share this video if it moves you. Share it with anyone who you know gets to share their message. You know people who have an inspiring story. You yourself probably have an inspiring story, and it's time for you to come forward. Now, the number one thing I said that I see, that I feel from women and men and others, but especially women, is if I share my message, if I share my bigness, if I actually share my holy fire, they're going to come for me. And I totally get it. But here's the thing, is when people are activated and they haven't had the tools of transformation and they haven't learned how to not project, they will come after you personally in words and deeds, sometimes more. So I'm not here to tell you that it's not going to happen. Trolls are real. People who are afraid of your message, they do exist. And to pretend like you're not going to be attacked if you share your truth would just be ignorant and not fair for me to tell you. I cannot tell you how many people have attacked my armpit hairs. I cannot tell you how many people have attacked my ideas on women in history, right? I cannot tell you how many people have personally attacked me for my beliefs, not coming after me in an argument. Now, I'm down to argue. Right? I love someone who doesn't have the same belief as I have, and we get to share experiences and we get to understand each other in a deeper way. There's no problem with good old-fashioned argument. Let's have differing opinions and let's find a place where we can both meet or not. We can agree to disagree too. There's nothing wrong with that. But that fear of being personally attacked, if that's keeping you from sharing your message, I'm here to let you know that that's not going away. Right? And so many people say, oh, what you resonate, that's what you bring into your field. Yes, that's partially true, but anyone who's gotten on a stage, anyone who's really sharing their message, no matter how positive, no matter how much they're radiant, no matter how much light they have, they still attract the moths to the flame. They still attract people who want to personally attack, right? But this is not an indicator. This is not the universe telling you to be quiet. If you're getting attacked, this is not the universe telling you to be quiet. No, this is about you learning how to be a holy fire angel. And this is a word that has been coming to me a lot. My dear friend Charlotte Blue talked to me about my holy fury. And she said, you know, I'm really inspired by your holy fury. And I really like that word, this holy fury. And the word that I've been seeing is just holy fire angels, this battalion of angels. You're one of them. If you're watching this, you're one of them. You have a fire within you. You can feel the injustice on the planet. You can feel the injustice of women. You can feel the injustice of the races. You can feel the injustice of the children. You can feel the injustice of our planetary systems. And you're here to say something about it from a spiritual perspective. You're not here to la 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 and pretend like everything's fucking utopia, because it's not yet. We're here to work towards it, absolutely. But we're also here to activate with our eyes wide open, fully aware of what 5G is, fully aware of where the slave trades are happening. We're fully aware of where our food comes from. We're fully aware of where we buy our clothes. Our eyes are wide open. We're not pretending like everything's okay, but we're allowing our nervous system to be fully safe in a sense of okayness, knowing that we're infinite beings, that ultimately it is all okay. And in my dream in this lifetime, I have a holy fire message that's here to bring forth the fire of other people so that we no longer tolerate the injustices on our planet, so that we don't have another genocide, so that we don't have any more child slavery, so that we don't have any more school shootings. That's not acceptable in my reality, right? So how do we get to be spiritual people and also capacitate ourselves to be holy fire angels, to really allow your wings of flames to come forward in your life? It's about sharing your truth, sharing your message, whether it's on Facebook Live or to your preschool, kindergarten teacher of your children. Whatever it is, to bring forward your message in truth and in holy fire. And I'm not saying you have to copy me, but there is a texture to holy fire. where it's ardent, it burns. It's asking for truth. It's not saying, I know the truth. It's saying, I am here to share my truth with you so that you can share your truth with me so that we can figure out the truth together, because none of us know what the fuck is going on here. What is the truth? Let's figure it out together. I'm fully dedicated to figuring out the truth with you. And do I say things to intentionally activate people? Absolutely. Do I say things to intentionally piss people off? No. But I say things to really activate people, to bring them into that place of holy fire. I'm not interested in this conversation if it's not going to bring forward more truth for me and for you. That's really where it's at. So if you're a holy fire angel, I would love to get some fire flames up in here. I would love to feel you. If you're interested in sharing this with someone, share this with someone. Someone who needs to hear that their message is important. Your message is important. The medicine that's flowing through you is important. Your personal experience, your your message is vital for us to hear on the planet now. Tell the world what you've been through and how you've walked through it and the tools that you've utilized to walk yourself through it. Tell the good news that you're no longer in as much suffering. And if you're still in suffering, reach out to those who have activated themselves. Understand what tools help you navigate you back to your heart. Understand what tools help you get to those places. Now, I don't give out too many recommendations, but if you're looking for anything, number one is time in nature. Get into nature. Get with the trees. Get out of the cities. Number two, drink good water, non-fluoridated. Get out of the fluoride water. Number three, eat living food. Things that were just alive and then were harvested as close to the garden as possible. Okay? Number four is learn to have a good relationship with yourself, whether it's journaling, self-talk, activating yourself in whatever way that you can. You become your own best friend. The only relationship that you will ever have is your relationship with you. Every other relationship with the people in your surroundings are an example of your relationship with you. So those are the four things that if you're looking for something to activate yourself, to dive deeper into your message, to understand how you can take your mess into your message, do those four things today. Do those four things every day to allow yourself to unfold and breathe and open more and more and more, right? And for those of you who are ready to share your mess into your message, you get to walk in with eyes wide open. Will there be trolls? Yeah, very likely. Will there be people who come after you? It's probable. I can't say that it will absolutely happen, but if you're saying anything with holy fire energy, if you're saying anything that is a truth for you, it's going to activate some people. It's going to activate some wounds in people. It's going to activate some excitement in people. It's going to activate some love in people. It's going to activate some pain in people. And depending on the tools that that individual has, they'll either be able to navigate it with themselves and share with you, or they're going to project onto you. Right? So this idea of, okay, now I've got my mess into my message and I can be the expert, whomever, and people are going to love me is a fucking lie. No more pedestals, my friends. No more pedestals. It's not about putting me on a pedestal. It's not about putting you on a pedestal. Your mess into your message is the most beautiful thing that you could ever share with anyone in your entire life. And my encouragement to you is to share it from a place of deep holy fire truth, deep holy fire energy, so that you can embody that and you get to share that with such love and such vitality and such truth. And you get to learn along the way. It's not declaring the absolute truth of the world. I'm not asking you to declare the truth for anyone else. Your challenge in this lifetime is to learn how to declare your own truth without needing anyone else to agree with you. That is a holy fire angel. I stand here declaring my truth with the possibility that everyone's going to throw stones at me, and I declare it anyways because it's my truth. And my truth is my compass. My truth is my guide. My truth is my connection to God. My truth is my connection to my body. My truth is my connection to everything that is real and nothing that I can see. My truth is my connection to everything that is real and nothing that I can see. So standing as a holy fire angel means to be in a solidarity experience, right? I'm standing by myself in solitary experience, in solidarity with the other holy fire angels who are willing to pin themselves to the cross, who are willing to stand on that pile of burning stone or burning sticks, who are willing to be stoned, who are willing to stand forward and say, actually, the injustices on the planet don't align with my heaven on earth. And I'm not going to rest a single day until peace has been found in every single heart of every single being on this planet and beyond. That is the oath of the holy fire angel, the bodhisattva, the dakini, those who've come back to understand what it means to be the teacher to self and as a standing example to others to be teachers of self. It's not about me teaching the masses. I'm not here to be the next spiritual teacher. I'm here to watch you be the next spiritual teacher of you. I'm so done with people proclaiming themselves as the one and only. The Mary Magdalene, the Jesus, the Yeshua, the Buddha, all of the people who actually were the teachers never proclaimed themselves as teachers. All of the people who are actually shaman never proclaim themselves as shamans. All of the people who are actually leaders never step forward and say, I am the leader. They are the ones making sure that everyone goes along for the ride. They are the ones, the actual bodhisattvas, the actual Jesus Christ, the actual Mary Magdalenes are not the ones holding the crystal at the very front. They're the ones making sure that no one is left behind by sharing their heart, by sharing their message. You don't have to be the kind of leader who runs to the front of the line. You don't have to be the kind of leader who's carrying the torch in front of the head. You get to be the kind of leader that you actually are, the one who resonates with others who've had a similar mess. You get to be the leaders of those who have the same mess to message. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to wait until you're an expert. You don't have to wait until your book is written. You don't have to wait until you have 20 clients or 1 million clients or any clients to share your mess to your message. You don't have to wait to be a holy fire angel. A holy fire angel is someone who says, what is happening in this world, in this reality, does not align with my definition of heaven on earth, and I'm going to do everything in my physical 3D power to make this experience heaven on earth. And anything that's not in alignment with that, I'm going to name it with my truth, with my holy fire angel truth. Am I afraid? Yes. Do I shake in my boots sometimes? Yes. Does sometimes a troll write me something and I feel like I just want to rip their head off? Yes. Absolutely, I have those experiences. But as a holy fire angel, my vision is to create a planet where we can have argument, we can have discussion, and we don't have to agree on everything, but we're all in search of a deeper and higher truth. That actually my truth is not the most important thing to me. My truth is meant to be expressed. My truth is here to be shared. Absolutely. But the most important thing to me is that we walk away with a common truth, that we both walk away deeply fed, more edified by the experience of us coming together. And so this is your time. This is your time to really share your message and activate the truth within others, even if it's a truth that doesn't align with yours. We get to stop being afraid of conflict. If we want to end the wars on the planet, we get to stop being afraid of conflict. Your truth is here to activate conflict. Your truth is here to activate those who might not agree with you. That's the whole point. We can't find a common truth if we're all walking around just nodding our heads with each other. We also can't find a common truth if as soon as we disagree with someone, we block them on Facebook. If as soon as we disagree with someone, we attack them personally. No, this is about argument. Oh, Lori is on here. I'm so glad you're on here, Lori, my radical business lawyer. The joy of argument, right? The power of sharing your truth is being able to share your truth 100%. And then also to be able to sit in the negotiations and the conversation that ensues because of that which you shared. It's not just sharing it and dropping it and peacing out. The power of your truth is you activate and then you stick around for the conversation that happens from the activation. So many people I know drop their truth and run, right? That's easy. Right? Lori says, woo, Lori can't do that in the courtroom. You can't just drop an argument and peace out. You have to hear the rebuttals. So you get to share your truth knowing that there's going to be pushback, because that is the actual point of you sharing the truth, is to find the points of conflict and then to find the common ground. Find the common truth, the capital T truth. I never proclaim to have the truth. That's the most pretentious bullshit I've ever heard. I have my truth, which is vital to me in my life. And guess how many times my truth has been wrong? Many times. Many times. My truth has been wrong. And I've followed it with all of my heart. And I'm going to continue to follow it with all of my heart, because that is my inner guidance. And when I follow it and I declare it truly, when it's not in alignment with the collective vision, I get feedback. I get feedback from people that I trust. If I'm sharing my truth and it's not in alignment with who I be, or it's not in alignment with the larger consciousness and the larger heart, then I get feedback from my tribe. I get feedback from my people. If you're keeping your truth all inside and keeping it really quiet, you're never going to get fucking feedback, and you'll never really know how your truth fits into the larger grand scheme of things. It is only when we start to feel the conflict within ourselves and grappling with what our truth actually is that we even get to feel our connection to the larger sense of consciousness and truth. That's the beauty of all of it. I've got 2 minutes before I go get to do a live for my small group, Wild Woman Awakening. So to complete this time, I want to empower you. I want to invite you to take on the holy fire angel that you are. You are a holy fire angel dedicated to the justice of all beings on this planet. I know that about you, Mateo. I know that about you, Michelle. I know that about you, Mariah. I know that about you, Katya. I know that about you, Jamie. I know that about you, every single person who's attracted to this video. It's because you're a holy fire angel and you're here to share your message now, whether it's in the grocery store just by your radiating energy, or hi, Shelly, or it's here for you to share in your Facebook Live, or it's here to share with your clients, or it's just here to share with your family, or just share with your dog. Whoever it is that you can share your message with, you as a holy fire angel have activated your heart, and you know that we're all connected, and you know that the injustices in our planet are not here for us to sit and watch idly by. You know that. Because you're a holy fire angel, you can feel it in your body when a child is being tortured. You can feel it in your body when you learn about the 5G. You can feel it in your body when another shooting has happened. You can feel it in your body when another bombing has happened. And we're not here to sit idly by and just let these things happen anymore. We're here to speak about them. We've taken ourselves out of the depression. We've taken out of ourselves out of the self-loathing. We've taken ourselves out of the overindulgence and the self-care and the how do I do my hair and what the fuck's up with my nails and do I shave or do I not? We've gone beyond that conversation. It is now about how I activate my spirituality to be in full alignment with what I want to see on this planet. And my words are here to offer a space for you to step into be a holy fire angel and speak to your family, speak to your people, speak to the people at the grocery store today about your message. Because there are people who are in suffering, who are all around you. Where are my people? Where's my tribe? Start speaking about your message and your tribe will show up like that. Because they're waiting for you. You are the leader you've been looking for. You are the answer that you've been looking for. You are the teacher you've been looking for. You are the shaman you've been looking for. You're all of those things. And you'll have other human guides. You'll have other people to push you along the way. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, you are the one. You are the Messiah. You are the savior of your own story. You are the Hercules, you are the Jesus, you are the Mary Magdalene, you're the Krishna. You are the Osiris, you're the Isis, you are all of them. You are it. You are the one. The spaces in this planet that hurt and are full of pain and you just don't understand why it's happening. Guess who's here to solve that? You. You and me. You and me. Together. So are you in? Katya says, I just felt when I call I received from the school district about the new immunization policies. Yeah, I know. That'll be a whole other life. Vaccines in California, holy fuck. So my holy fire angels, I love your questions. I love your loves. Thank you for all the love. Give me some fires down below if you know that you're a holy fire angel. You know that you're here to let your message be the exemplification of your life. And I now get to transition to my other live in my other course. I love all of you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Please share if this moves you. Video number 50 for Wild Woman Rhapsody. Woo! We did it. I thought I was just going to do 10 of these, but then I ended up doing 50. Bradley. Yes, sister. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Hi, Shelly. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the shout outs. Bless, bless.